Yo, come through with the mezzo soprano. Annyeong, what's up everybody, it's your girl Amy, A-M2, your favorite pirate king and producer, and I am here today with yet another reaction video, and I'm going to be reacting to Somi's debut birthday. 여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 A-M2 Amy입니다. 오늘은 소미의 birthday에 리액션 해볼 거예요. 예쁘게 봐주세요. Yes, I'm back. It's been a bit. I have bangs now, and I'm not used to it. It's been like, I think it's been like maybe 15 plus years since I've had bangs, so that's interesting. Ew, I'm old. Okay, anyway, you know who isn't old? Somi. Somi is 18, I think now, 19 Korean age, unless she is 19 Korean international age, but I think she's 18 international, 19 Korean. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Somi is originally from JYP. So she was on the competition 16, I think it was called, where they were competing to be members of Twice. So then Twice debuts, and she did not debut with Twice, and people thought maybe she would. People kind of wanted her to. People really liked her. She was very popular, but she didn't make it to Twice. So then what happened was she went on to Produce 101, which is where a bunch of trainees go on, and they, you know, compete and get eliminated until they get to the final, like, top 10, 11, it depends on the season or whatever, but they take the top group and they make them a group and they promote temporarily for like a year or more, it depends. She debuted in IOI, which was a project group. They went on for a year. They all went their separate ways. Two would go to this group, two went to that group, some went solo, yada yada yada. It's awesome. And then she promoted with them, went back to being a trainee with YG. She's still like promoted on TV and stuff, but she wasn't promoting as a musician, as a idol, anything like that. People thought maybe she would be in the new group that was going to debut in JYP, which turned out to be ITZY, but obviously that's not the case. She left JYP, she went to a YG sub-label, which is the Black label, and she just debuted. That was a lot. That was a lot of information, especially coming from me, because I'm an OG like second gen fan. I've been listening to K-pop for over a decade now, and so like when it comes to fourth gen groups and like late third gen, I'm really bad at knowing information. So the fact that I know that much about Somi, I'm proud of myself. I hope you're proud of me too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad she went solo. I know a lot of people wanted to see her in Twice or see her in ITZY or see her in a group, and some people didn't think she could debut solo or like hold her own. I don't know, we'll see when I watch the music video, but Somi's here. She's singing about her birthday. I'm excited. Let's react. Why do I feel nervous? I don't know. I feel like we've gotten to watch her grow up a little bit from the sidelines, and now she's debuting, and the whole, like, all her fans are like proud little mothers and stuff, like, oh yay, my kid, that's my Somi. I don't know, that's how I feel right now. Can you tell I'm getting older? The more you start to act like a mom friend, the more you know that you're just getting old. Okay, so let's react to birthday in 3, 2, 1. Lego. Ooh, there's like an electric bass. I like the vocal effect on that too. Ooh! Ah! Oh! What is this? Her voice! Yo, come through with the mezzo soprano! I love that she's doing like the vocal glider like that. Ah. It adds like a sassy feel. I love how colorful and happy this sounds. Woo! She's a good range. What? I love this! What the fuck? Oh my god! I did not expect that, but that's so good. Why am I not invited? Actually, I never leave my studio, so I wouldn't go anyway. Okay, so now we got some guitar on the right side. We got like a kick in the center, but kind of further back, and her vocals are also more in the center, but they're more like in the front, whereas like the kick seems further back. There was a little hint of falsetto there, I like that. Like, I'm a contralto, which is the lowest female voice, and I appreciate that this is going on the lower end. It's not starting off immediately in chipmunk range for me. Oh, she's so cute! I like that. You have to speed up with the drums. And then you just end up in here. So they have like that 808 kick. It's a really interesting synth that's super dry. And right here what they're doing is it's the same exact synth, but they just dropped it down an octave. I love that. Oops, you're not invited. Woo! We got a super like deep house kind of bass and kick. Yeah, a lot of her ad-libs are very in the lower range. I love that. And also here they have her, they had octaves there. Woo! This is cool. So now they're taking the chorus and they're adding in brass to make it more impactful. Yeah, you're not invited. Oops, you're not invited. Woo! This is so catchy. And there's a little delay on that. I love this. Oh, yo, that was so good. I feel like the break might be off-putting to some people, but I love it. I feel like it was well done. There isn't a lot of like cordial build-up in those last like few seconds or measures leading into the chorus. It's more percussion and her going like, what was it? I'm gonna shake it, shake it, shake it like it's my birthday or something like that. Like it was my birthday, right? Something like that. So in that part, there's not that much instrumentation. It's more focused on her voice and the percussion. So it is a smoother transition. There are some times where you have these chords going in a certain way, major, minor, whatever, and then you have this random transition where you're like, whoa, okay, this is super trappy, but like the chords or the key transitions so bizarrely that it's really off-putting. I still love songs like that, but those cases are especially off-putting. But in this case, because of the way it transitions, it might be off-putting initially, but I think most people will be able to take in this chorus, take in this drop, and be like, yeah. And like the oops, you're not invited, I love it. What I said before, I think, like she's using that vocal fry or vocal glottal. This is something my vocal coach taught about me. No, I've never been a vocal major. I've always been a composer, a producer, and I play instruments, I rap and whatnot, but like I've never been a singing major. I went to college for audio engineering and composition, and I was always an instrument major. I've been playing the flute for like 15 plus years. Like that's my thing. I'm a woodwind specialist. But I really wanted to get back into singing, so I got a vocal coach, and she's taught me a lot of stuff that has helped me like appreciate K-pop even more, so I hope to bring that into my videos coming up. But what Somi's doing is she's using like you could call it a vocal glottal, vocal fry. Think of like that grudge sound, it helps your vocal cords close, but it also adds like this sassy. So think of it's like where she's like Polaroid, but she's like saying Polaroid, like a Polaroid. She says, I got all the boys coming round to my yard. I'm shaking that thing like a Polaroid. Sorry, yard. I'm from New York. I have a New York accent. I moved away for a bit when I was younger, so I did lose a bit of it. But there are certain words like yard. That happened. Sorry. But so instead of saying I'm shaking that thing like a Polaroid or Polaroid, however she wants to pronounce it, she's going Polaroid. Like, I got all the boys coming round to my yard. I'm shaking that thing like a Polaroid. Like, it sounds sassier. It sounds like you got more attitude, more oomph behind it. I mean, I'm definitely doing like an exaggeration here for you to see, like Polaroid. But like, it's subtle, and the way she adds that onto a lot of her more like rapping part. But I also have to say, like, I'm in contralto. So essentially there's the female vocal types are soprano, mezzo-soprano, contralto. Contralto is the lowest voice. Alto is not actually a vocal type, it's a vocal part. So SATB, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. So basically the way vocal types work, crash course, this is like very simplified and people debate about certain things, but there's soprano, mezzo-soprano, contralto, and those are the female vocal types. And then you have, I think it's a countertenor, tenor, baritone, and bass, and those are the male vocal types. In most cases in K-pop, the males are tenors, and you have some baritones like V and whatnot, but in the girl groups, a lot of them aren't sopranos, and they get forced to sing soprano stuff, and that sucks because then I can't sing it and I have to go look for the male version to reference it and then adjust the instrumental so I can sing along to it, and it's just a time. But here, you can tell she's a mezzo-soprano, but she does have a good range. Her upper range is very well, like, practiced. The muscles are there, and, you know, she's young, so she's gonna build up even more and more muscles, and she's gonna get stronger in her stamina, stability, and just overall, like, ability to sing. I don't think a lot of people realize that some of what goes into singing is literally just what you're doing with your muscles. People, I mean, there are idols that sing poorly live, and it's because of the vocal techniques they're using, and if they change them, it sounds so different. And like, sometimes it's not even the idol's fault, it's specifically because their company wants them to sing a certain way. Like, JYP has a certain way that they force certain idols to sing, and it's like, they don't sound bad, but it's actually damaging their vocal cords, and eventually they should probably sue their vocal coach for teaching them incorrect stuff. But, let's get out of that. Basically, most girl group songs, most girl group songs are in the range of more of like a soprano. Most of them, they're very, very high. But a lot of female idols are mezzo-sopranos, and you have some contraltos too. And like Somi, she kind of sounds like a mezzo-soprano to me. Again, like, even though I'm becoming more of a vocalist now, I am not a vocalist or a vocal coach trainer. I got one of those, but I'm not one of those. So, don't quote me. But like, she seems like a mezzo-soprano, and I appreciate that because they put it in her range. That is something, as a contralto, I could sing along to this. Now, in the upper parts, I would be pushing it really hard. It would be a little strained, but I could sing this, and I appreciate that. I really like this song. It's definitely my style. It's something I would totally, honestly, it's something I would compose. It actually reminds me of one of my own songs, which sounds so weird, and I don't mean like, oh, we have great songs and they sound exactly the same, because no, I am so not as talented as Somi. I wish I was. But, I mean, like, the tone, the idea, the vibe, and the mixing techniques, I have a song similar, and so it's, like, so my style. It's something I would make, it's something I would listen to, so definitely going on my playlist, definitely downloading, definitely going to be streaming and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think this is a really good song for, just in general for a debut, a birthday song, just like every day is my birthday, anybody can listen to that. Every day is my birthday, come on, like, that line, anyone can sing along to it. And is also especially, oh my god, that part where it's like, oops, you're not invited. Yeah, you're not invited. Oops, you're not invited. 오늘은 맘대로 할래? I think that's what I heard. 오늘은 내 맘대로 할래? Something like that. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I've been talking to my camera. I lost my train of thought like 5 times now, but I think all I'm trying to say is I appreciate that she speaks naturally and they emphasize her natural voice instead of forcing her into weird K-pop boxes that do exist. You can't lie. So yeah, I really like this song. I love Somi. I can't wait to, like, you know, watch the lives and stuff. I can't wait to see what else she has. I'm slowly sinking down this wall, and I'm gonna go. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!